There is nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. And the idea is simple, yet fundamental. We ask you to think with us to develop a new vision of the future. The Liemers list, or the declaration of the things we have to do. We've never been disconnected. We've never been this able to govern our world and improve our surroundings. We've never had this potential to change society for the better. HOPE-XXL wants to enable this change and develop a new perspective for the 21st century. To identify and achieve what every person needs to develop their talents. A task we have to do together. The Liemers list, our vision of the future, was created by young people with the support of older generations. Thousands of young people contributed, and together we created the Liemers list. HOPE-XXL is a coalition of young and old, a combination of youthful energy with the vision of the future and wisdom of old age with lessons from past experiences. HOPE-XXL seeks a balance between individual and collective, material and immaterial needs. We seek it with a sense of optimism, based on dialogue and reason. The Liemers list, the to-do list of the younger generation, covers a number of themes. Premises. HOPE-XXL regards the United Nations as the place where the entire world meets to consult together. Perhaps it is the best that humans have created, though the UN needs to get more efficient and democratic. HOPE-XXL endorses all treaties the UN produced and wants for every person to be free to develop their talents. The young people of HOPE-XXL are aware that with freedom comes responsibility. HOPE-XXL wants to promote empathy, solidarity, and compassion in a free and open society. The world as one, in which we are all citizens with different traditions, as diverse and colorful as possible. We focus on our similarities and respect each other's cultures within the limits set by the United Nations. We discuss universal basic conditions to build a happy life. Environmental sustainability. We all know what needs to be done to maintain a livable planet and to pass it on to our next generation. The world isn't ours to exploit. We need to take good care of it. The Liemers list sets a pace to achieve a balance between humans and their environment. This includes the use of renewable energy resources, water management, the treatment of animals, and the importance of biodiversity. Social issues. HOPE-XXL has a vision of social issues with an underlying notion that our own needs are directly linked to the needs of society. This chapter contains a vision on healthcare, education, population dynamics, gender equity, the distribution of wealth, pensions, and so on. We also have an eye for vulnerable groups such as refugees and disabled people. Economics. A big issue that comes up in everyday news all over the world. Let's look beyond today's headlines towards a sustainable economy, decent work, fair trade, and a healthy financial system. But also, combating corruption, a powerful undermining force in any economy, and eliminating tax havens. War and peace. Both war and peace are man-made. We've never lived in such a peaceful era, yet much remains to be done. States have a responsibility to ensure the citizens' safety, and international cooperation is a crucial factor to achieve this. It also formulates plans for arms reductions and conflict mitigation. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. The important role of the United Nations is identified and redefined in the Liemers list. The People's Partnership. The People's Partnership is the heart of the Liemers list and a truly new approach to international cooperation. It also directly contributes to HOPE-XXL's main goal, to ensure that all world citizens can rate their life as good. For this, we need empathy and solidarity on a global scale. Through the People's Partnership, two countries are linked together. They work as a couple to ensure that both of their populations achieve a life they can rate as good. Both of the countries direct their percentage of their GDP to the partnership and do what is needed to achieve their goal. improve healthcare, create employment, or do anything else that's needed in their specific situation. But the heart of the partnership is the fact that both societies get linked together. Individuals, organizations, and governments cooperate and exchange ideas. They organize exchanges, cultural events, and get to know each other, up to the point that a true partnership emerges based on solidarity. The Liemers list develops the framework for the People's Partnership, including a coupling proposal for all countries in the world. All financial transactions are done through the UN. Numerous built-in arrangements mitigate corruption and prevent mutual dependency. We ask you to think with us and perfect the Liemers list. We don't have a monopoly on wisdom. The Liemers list will never be finalized and will keep on developing. We already have the support of so many.
I see you as the leaders of the 21st century. So let's give the young ones a hand.
Let's create a coalition of those wanting to make a positive change. Let the realization that this world will never be perfect not stop us from striving for a world that we regard as improving. Maybe one day as good.